The one you all have been waiting for, fans, all year long. The Columbus Storm taking on the Crescent City Kings. They met earlier this season, and I'm not going to talk about who went where because it's a whole different ball game. If you all have been paying attention, you know what happened. I don't need to repeat it. I'm here with the commissioner. I'm going to let him introduce himself. How do you feel about this after getting through a season? How did everything go for the season overall? And what do you expect out of these two teams tonight?
Season went okay. I expected a really good game tonight. We've got arguably the top two teams, not only in the league, but in the country, getting ready to kick off here tonight. And it's going to be a good game. It's going to be a lot different than it was earlier in the season. I think it's going to be a really close game. And the defense will be great today.
Well, you heard it here from the commissioner. He's expecting a lot of defense. Now, I'm going to talk with the head coach here of the Columbus Storm. I'm going to let you go ahead and introduce yourself to the fans. And how are you feeling about tonight's contest?
Head Coach Brad Warren of the Columbus Storm, and I'm excited. This is our first time here. This organization hasn't been able to get out of the second round traditionally, so we took another step, and we're looking to take another step tonight and finish the deal.
Looking to finish the deal. This is going to be a big one. They've got motivation, Coach.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you guys had a long ride.
Uh-huh.
You know, everybody knows what Crescent City means. That's a little bit west of here.
Correct.
Being on the road, traveling here, and let's be honest, it's essentially a home game for Columbus. I mean, we are right here in Phoenix City, and right across the border is the state of Georgia. How do you prepare your guys for tonight's contest?
Well, first and foremost, that victory from the first game of the year, that is the number one fuel. Going against a good team, good coaches, that's just also applied to the fuel. It's just the cup itself after that. If you need any more than that, then we don't belong to be. We don't belong to be here. We don't deserve, I'm sorry, to be here.
Well, you have heard it here. This one looks to be a slobber knocker, and I'm excited about tonight's contest. I've looked up the stats. I expect to see, as you said, some defense, but there's one team that likes to chuck it around, and there's another team that likes to grind it out. Fans, I'm not going to give away the show, as they say, give away the movie. It's hot. You got to account for the turf, dealing with the heat. Fans, we'll be back with you in a little bit. Make sure you check us out on YouTube, Facebook, X. Get on those social media platforms. Give us that thumbs up. Give us those likes. And cheer these guys on as they prepare for the President's Cup Championship this evening.
Vegas has become one of America's fastest growing cities. Ann Road Animal Hospital welcomes anyone who is committed to practicing the best veterinary medicine. We hold ourselves to the highest of medical standards and remain accountable for ensuring that clients and their pets receive optimal service and care. Visit our website at annroadah.com and apply today.
All right, fans, we are here back at Trawick Field, Garrett Harrison Stadium. I believe the temperature outside is about 92 to 93 degrees, and I can tell you, I was down on that turf. You take that multiplier, and if these guys haven't hydrated and gotten ready, we're probably going to see some cramps and things like that early on. As we had in the earlier interview, listening to the commissioner, we're expecting an even matchup between the Crescent City Kings and the Columbus Storm. Now, I've looked at some stats here regarding score by quarter, and the Crescent City Kings have been consistent all year with 48 points scored in the first, 54 in the second, 52 in the third, and 68 in the fourth. The Columbus Storm are at 17, 37, 34, and 7, which tells me that the Storm will tend to peak between the second and third quarters, but maybe they get a little worn down in the fourth. That'll be interesting to see how all of this shakes out. Fans have been waiting all year for this one. Now, one of the things that, the coach from the Crescent City Kings mentioned is the 21-2 victory that they hold over the Storm earlier in the season. So this one here could definitely be interesting. So if I look at this one here and I look at the Crescent City Kings and I look at their schedule, the Crescent City Kings is showing them with a loss to the Columbus Storm. So I stand corrected on that one. I'm just looking at the stats here provided by APDFL, and that is the Amateur to Professional Developmental Football League. And what this league does is it gives the players another opportunity to build their skills, hone themselves to try to get to the next level, be it going back to college or possibly raising up through the professional ranks. So overall, both teams are 9-2. So technically you could say, hey, we're at 0-0 or 0-0. My take on it is that we're going to have a bit of a defensive matchup. I would say the offensive edge will likely go to the Crescent City Kings because they played a lot of common opponents but with slightly different results. When I go to the stats here, as far as the teams go, and go into their player stats that I'm able to access here, for passing, and let's see if we can get that to come up. Don't you just love technology? It's always there and ready for you. Dedrick Clark, it showed with doing well passing. As far as the Columbus Storm is concerned, they have a bit of a two-headed monster when it comes to that.
I'm going to stop saying it. Be still.
And the Storm are taking the field. Now the Storm are wearing the gray, gold, and black. The Kings will be wearing the gold, purple, and white. And we're about 4 minutes away from kickoff. Now defensively, sacks being your friend, the Crescent City Kings are not doing bad at all. So I expect to see a lot of blitzes. I expect to see a lot of stunts defensively. Columbus appears to be a team that wants to chuck it around. They're going to throw it all over the place if they can. Crescent City, they're going to grind it out on you. They're going to try to wear you down. So it'll be interesting to see how this flows. The Crescent City Kings are on the far side of the field. That would be the, I guess you'd call that the east side, as the sun is to my back. Columbus being here on the west. There is a slight breeze, not that it's going to help out much. So this is really going to be an exciting matchup.
We'll be taking on your very own Columbus Storm right here.
And you can hear the stadium chatter already underway.
They'll give you play-by-play action. It's almost that time, ladies and gentlemen.
And I'm watching the Columbus kicker getting in some practice from 40 yards, and he is putting it between the uprights. Special teams may come into play during this contest. So this one could be a whole lot of fun. As the captains take the field. So for the Crescent City Kings, our captains are Adrian Williams, number 52, Thomas Nash, number 1, Alton Taylor, number 4, Kendall Carter, number 2, Rajeen Wright. Got 2 folded up jerseys there, can't make out those numbers. So we'll just leave it at that. As far as the captains for Crescent City.
The visiting team representing the APDFL West, the Crescent City Kings.
Crescent City representing the APDL West Division.
Representing the APDFL East is your very own home team, the Columbus Storm.
And for the Storm, your captains are number 58, Curtis Spikes. Number 23, that is Michael Cochran, I believe. Number 19, that is Detarian Davis. Number 26, Dion Cordell Johnson. Number 9, and that is Eric Ziegler. I stand corrected. That is Gerald Fluellen Gilbert. And number 36, Tyler Hearn. Now you have noticed Mr. Hearn is in a leg brace, so we'll see what that means to them as this contest plays out. He plays the safety position and is a valuable asset to the Columbus team.
This is the first matchup of the year between these two teams, both coming in with a record.
This is the second matchup between these two teams, as I noted earlier. And we are a few shakes of a lamb's tail away from kickoff. And they're getting set. The Kings will receive. The Storm will kick off. Back deep for Crescent City. Number 4, Kendall Carter. And I'm going to take a guess that is number 9, Adrian Williams, back there, deep as well.
For Crescent City, Kendall Carter.
So we expect this one to be a banger. The one thing that Crescent City did, though, is they made sure that they were playing away from the sun. Nobody wants to have to throw into that.
Here we go with championship Saturday at Garrett Harrison Stadium.
And there is the kickoff. And number 4 is going to be on the return. That is Kendall Carter. Tries to find some room, shifts his way around, and he is going to be stacked up quickly.
At about his own 27-yard line.
He is at the 27-yard line. The first one to arrive there for Columbus is number 5, Travis Jones. And that is not a flag on the field. That is one of the player towels from the Storm. So the ball is spotted at the 27-yard line. I fully expect Crescent City to come out almost with a bang-bang play. They're going to go 3 wide, 3 in the backfield. Shotgun formation.
In the gun, quarterback.
There's a snap.
Keeps it, tries to sweep outside, number 48 for the Storm, and the Storm defense.
London is going to get wrapped up. I believe that was London. He's going to be wrapped up quickly. So a loss of about 2 yards or so on the play. That'll make it 2nd and 12. Okay, that is Isaiah Hurst. Now I can see that jersey folded down a little bit. So we know who's under center now. Shotgun formation. And that play is going to be blown dead.
With a delay of game penalty.
So we got a delay of game penalty against the Crescent City Kings. That's going to cost them 5 yards. As a result, it'll be 2nd and 17 for Crescent City. Not the way you want to start off a championship game, but you want to get the butterflies out of there. The ball is now at the 21-yard line.
5-yard penalty, looking at about 2nd and 17 for the Kings.
So the Kings trying to figure out what is going on.
Hurst in the gun.
Fakes the handoff, looks downfield. And the ball comes out of his hands. It's still loose. Let's see who has it.
I have no idea what goes on at the bottom.
And the Storm are claiming it, but the officials say that Crescent City has recovered.
Kings come up with it.
My, oh my.
What happened?
This is as inauspicious a start as you could ask for. Hurst able to get back on top of it after the ball has come loose.
Hold it. Offense, number 44.
As a result of that play, it is now going to be 2nd and 18. Make that 3rd and 18. That ball is going to be put at the 20-yard line.
For the Kings.
And taking nothing away from the Columbus defense, but mistakes have been the story of this first drive for Crescent City. So they're going back to the well with the same formation. And those two guys have got to be extra blockers at a release valve, and that's exactly what it is. The pass to number 12. Nowhere to go, and he is going to be brought down immediately.
By number 5,
Travis Jones, the safety, takes down Eli Baines. And that's going to bring up 4th down. Loss of 3 yards on the play.
Eli Baines with the reception.
So Columbus coming out swinging on defense.
Kings will come out to
but I tell you, fans, you need to hold on. There's a lot of football left to play. We're only 12 minutes
back deep for the Storm, number 6.
remaining in the first quarter, so we're just a few minutes into this one. We have a flag on the field. And looks like
defense, number 21. 5-yard penalty, still 4th down.
This one's going to go against Columbus.
Both sides on the Storm, so they get a free 5 yards for the Kings.
Being a little aggressive there, and no, can't say that I blame them, given the way that first drive went for the defense. So back deep, number 6, JoJo Ray. And that ball takes a Crescent City bounce. And it is going to be downed right around the 44-yard line of the Storm.
45-yard line.
And it's going to be marked at the 45. So this should prove interesting, trying to see what the Storm comes up with on their drive. So we've got 4 wide, 2 high, 2 low, single man to the backfield, shotgun formation. Number 2 trying to run some around his right. Has a little bit of room, and he's going to get across the 50-yard line.
Looked like it could have been a design quarterback run.
And
about 8 yards.
Let's see where that spot is. Hold on. The official is going to say he stepped out of bounds at the 49. So that is a gain of 4 yards. It'll be 2nd and 6.
For the Storm.
So what appeared to be a nice gain, only nets 4, but that's enough. For 3 times 4 equals a first down. So now we've got 3 to the left. There's the option, number 3, picking it up, and he scampers just across the 50-yard line, and they're going to call him out near the 48, 47-yard line possibly. Let's see where the spot is. So that's going to bring up 3rd down. They're going to be a little bit shy of the first, and they're having to fix the sticks. So looks like the down marker has a broken leg. And it does. So they're trying to get that straightened out. So we have an official's timeout, and we'll be right back.
Timeout.
All right.
Here we go.
Looks like they got it straightened out, and they're back. It is 3rd and 2.
Vines looking for the
They're trying the option once again. Number 2 trying to find some room. Throws it in the air. Has an open man. Number 18 still on his feet. And he's going to go out of bounds inside the 30. Number 18, Trey Critton in the 3rd. Getting his quarterback out of a jam. But we have a flag on the play. Hold on.
Want to check the flag.
We'll see what the official's call is. Ineligible man downfield, so that one wipes away the first down. It is still 3rd.
Illegal man downfield. That's going to bring it.
Crescent City bringing the heat. Columbus appearing to have gotten themselves out of the jam only to get snake bit by the penalty. So with that, it'll be 3rd and 8. And that'll change the dynamic.
Storm comes out in an empty backfield set 5 wide.
Vines in shotgun. They're going to go 5 wide. This could go anywhere. And he feels the pressure. Gets away. Comes back. Tries to cock it again, but he can't get away. Number 35 for Crescent City. Pernell Jefferson keeps the pressure on. And with a bit of an assist from big number 56, it looked like. Brings down Vines. And now it is going to be 4th and 16. Fans, if I've said it once, I've said it 1,000 times. Penalties can and will get you. Columbus managing to escape danger only to get caught ultimately by a penalty and a subsequent sack. Now, keep in mind, I mentioned sacks and Crescent City in the same sentence. So we have another 5-yard penalty. Appeared to have been a false start. And there's the punt.
Line drive punt.
And that one is going to take a Columbus bounce.
Take a Columbus bounce. It's going to be down.
And it's going to be down inside the 25 near the 23-yard line. So first down for Crescent City.
Kings come out for this offensive possession.
Crescent City with a rough start on the first drive of the game. So we will see what they come up with this time. And there's a penalty on the field. And there's an illegal motion.
With more than 11 players, 5-yard penalty, first down.
So you got an illegal procedure. So they're maintaining that formation that they started out with. Columbus showing blitz.
Inside handoff. Looks like a
Coming up the bottom of the pile, number 23. That is Daryl Brister. He's going to be brought down by number 33, Deshaun Johnson, the lineman. Not much happening on that play. That'll bring up second down. Crescent City continuing to run what they brung. There's a snap, fakes the handoff, dumps it over the center and in and out the hands of the intended receiver. And that one got a hurt. Justin London. Has that one bounce off of his chest. So that ball, it remains where it started on this drive. That brings up third down.
3rd and 10 for the Kings.
I'm really surprised that Crescent City hasn't mixed it up formation-wise. There's a snap. There's a give. Here's the blitz, and he is going to get hit as he throws.
Incomplete.
That pass is going to fall incomplete. Number 19 for the Storm. DeTarian Davis brought the whooping stick and let him know you might have got the pass off, but I got one on you. So that'll bring up fourth down. So sounds like the commissioner was right on it from a defensive standpoint.
King set the punt back deep. JoJo Ray.
JoJo back deep to receive. It's a high punt. And doesn't have a lot of room to get away, but he'll get across the 45-yard line to about the 44. Let's see where that official spot is. So far, defensively, it's been the immovable object meeting the irresistible force. Neither offense being able to do anything. We got 7:46 remaining in the first quarter of play. Columbus sends the man into motion, shotgun. There's Vines with the snap, and he has to get rid of that one under pressure.
Could not get free of the line.
So that one will fall incomplete. Number 25, Jarrell Bolton, scampering back there for the Kings. Kings moving players in and out.
Lines in the gun. 3 receivers at the top of the formation.
So we're in shotgun formation. We have 3 to his right. Looking for the open man. Has time. And he's going to go deep. Let's see who he has. And that was going to fall incomplete. That was well defended. That ball had a lot of air under it.
Alton Taylor.
Number 1, Alton Taylor in the right place at the right time, the intended receiver. Number 8, Alex King. And we're looking at another third down.
Ball intended for number 0, Brandon Young.
So neither team thus far are able to do anything offensively.
3rd and 10 for the Storm.
So shotgun formation. And they're blitzing. They're going to swallow him up. Nothing going to happen on that play. Number 35,
Defense sniffs it out.
Pernell Jefferson, is excited as he should be as a sea of white jerseys basically tsunami into the Columbus backfield and wrap up the QB. So we have another punt. And it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments the coaches can make.
Lets it go, takes a Columbus bounce.
The ball takes a Columbus bounce, and it'll be down at the 11-yard line. So Crescent City, with the offensive struggles, finds themselves deep in their own territory, trying to make something happen. And one of the things I want you fans to watch out for, watch that body language as they deal with the heat of this turf. And by the way, we thank you for watching. Let's hit that like button. Show some love. Give us that thumbs up on all the social media platforms. We thank you here at Moxie Media for being here with the APDFL President's Cup National Championship game. So they're maintaining the formation. And that one,
good catch.
He got it. We thought it might be incomplete, but they do get to the 18-yard line and get a little bit of breathing room. Gain of 7 on the play. That will make it 2nd and 3. And slow and steady may be the way to go. There's the handoff. A little bit of room in the seam.
Storm ripping at the football.
The big man coming up out of the bottom of the pile. That's number 41, James Young, the 4th.
Carried by number 12, Eli Baines. Picks up about 2 yards. Going to be 3rd and 1.
So it's going to be 3rd and 1. Gains the ball carrier on that last one. And we're looking to see the first down. Quarterback has a man over the open. He takes off up the middle, and he's still on a streak, and he is going to be brought down near the 50-yard line.
But not before.
Number 22.
Justin London is able to pick up.
Justin London has a first down. He's going to be brought down by JoJo Ray. Huge gain on the play across the middle. And they're going to say he was down at the 48. So Crescent City still in their own territory.
Hurst steps up into the pocket and finds his man London across the middle.
Hurst able to avoid the heat and make the completion. Going 3 wide once again. There's the handoff, but not much happening on that play at all. Number 12, Baines fights for some yardage. And he's going to get about 3 out of that to get to the 49 before he's brought down. Crescent City looking to maintain the momentum. Nice run inside. Has some room. Stays on his feet before the shoestring tackle by number 6, JoJo Ray. There is a flag on the field.
Brister hit the hole like he was shot out.
That's usually holding, and that one is going to go against Crescent City. That's going to wipe out a very nice run by number 23, Daryl Brister.
It's going to be a holding call.
And that is a spot foul. So that's going to cost them 10 from the point of that flag.
Doing the run. Hold it. Offense. Number 11. 10-yard penalty. Still second down.
Number 11, Dejon Landry getting the tag for the hold. So that puts the ball at the 45-yard line, and it is now 2nd and 13. Crescent City, and Columbus brings everybody. There is a flag. Number 19, Detarian Davis celebrating. Let's see what happens on that call. That one's going to be interesting because there was nothing back there but the quarterback and Columbus jerseys. Number 19, Detarian Davis. So there's some discussion going on.
Personal foul. Unnecessary roughness.
There it is.
19. 15-yard penalty.
Personal foul.
Automatic first down.
Detarian Davis. So with that, that's going to automatically move the sticks for the Kings. And that could be a key moment of the game. Because Columbus was bringing it. And you'll notice they have not gotten out of that formation this entire contest, which I find interesting. But they are doing their thing. So what do I know? So they blow the whistle to start the clock.
Hurts back in the gun. Davis comes again.
That pass is tipped and ultimately picked off by Columbus. Nothing but great jerseys over there. He's still on his feet. He stays in bounds. Has one to beat. This is going to be a pick six. And if anybody deserved it, that is Joseph JoJo Ray. JoJo Ray with the pick six for the Columbus Storm.
Touchdown Storm.
JoJo Ray showing up thus far for Columbus in this contest makes his presence felt once again.
And the Storm get on the board first.
So the offenses can't do anything, and the defense comes up with the score, the first score of this contest.
Joe Ray. Pick six for the Storm.
And we've got a nice crowd here this evening. But for you guys watching online, we appreciate you out there on YouTube, Facebook, and X. Make sure you hit that like button. Give us that heart. And the PAT is good. Number 12 for the Storm. Slayton Graham pops it through to pick up the change. And Crescent City, well, having a rough time to start. We're going to be right back to this football action. And, well, let's see.
Slate Graham with the extra point. 7-0 lead at the defensive.
So they are right back, ready for kickoff.
Columbus Storm defense.
Looked like there might be some discussion going on, but they're going to get right on with it. So fans, pardon me for the hiccup. We thought we might be going to commercial break. And they jump right in to kick it off. So that tells me this one's going to be a fast-paced one tonight. And Graham with the kick.
Number 6 fields it at his own 15-yard line. Has a seam. Closes quickly, but a decent return.
Number 28 with the stop.
But number 6,
DeJohn Singleton with the return. Number 28, Jatarius Moore with the stop.
Where the Kings will take over.
Gets across the 30-yard line.
3 minutes left
Crescent City
in the first quarter.
wanted to get something going. The 3 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Crescent City having, and both teams, let's just be honest, having a rough start offensively. The defense ultimately coming to the forefront of this contest. There's the handoff. Number 23, the ball carrier.
Number 23, Daryl Brister.
Daryl Brister is going to be brought down. Make sure I get that right. Now it looks like number 40, Zachary Jackson, who will get credit for that stop. Crescent City keeps it on the ground. Slices to his left. There is a flag.
Close to a first down.
Number 24, Damon Miller, the ball carrier. The turf got him more on that one than anything. We'll see what the white hat has to say as it relates to the penalty.
Doing the run. Hold it.
So we've got a hold against Crescent City.
Still second down.
So it'll remain second down. So the ball is now placed at the 35-yard line as a result of the penalty. So with that, it'll be 2nd and 13 for the Kings. Now, I want to remind everybody that the Kings are consistent scorers across the quarter, so this is definitely not over. Oh, wow! Number 99, Scott Davis, comes in and brings the whooping stick. Now, I want to remind everybody that the Kings are consistent scorers. And Hurst goes down.
Just holding on to the ball, not seeing that coming.
Number 99. And that Crescent City offensive line has to get it figured out somehow, some way, as they're driven back to the 28-yard line. We're just going to call this third and forever because I'm just flat afraid to do the math at this point.
Kings come out.
But really about 20 yards to go for the first.
3rd and a country mile.
And there we have a flag on the field. Delay of game. And that's going to cost them another 5.
Going backwards.
Now, you may have picked up the stadium chatter saying a country mile. Now, I'm going to say that it's from the moon to the earth for them to get a first. They got a long ways to go. So this time they go 4 wide, single man in the backfield. He's got to be there to help block because they have been getting harassed all game. He has a man open. Oh, my gosh. Wow.
Oh, boy.
The pass off target. The intended receiver, number 22, Justin London, had time and distance, but the ball was just not where it needed to be, and that'll bring up 4th down. And Crescent City has got to be asking themselves, what do we have to do to get it clicking offensively? But the same could be said for Columbus. Remember, our only score with 44 seconds remaining in the first quarter came on a pick 6. And that was Joseph JoJo Ray getting credit for that one. And we've got a timeout on the field. So we'll be right back.
You can live a pain-free life. At M3, we help you move well, live well, and do amazing things.
All right, we're back. As Crescent City has to punt once again.
Back deep,
JoJo Ray.
Gonna let it bounce.
It takes a little bit of a hop. He thinks about it, but he is wise with 3 white jerseys hovering around the ball. And it'll be downed at the 35-yard line. Good thinking by Mr. Ray to let that egg lay where it was sits.
Shout out to the skis that's in the building.
So we'll see if the Columbus offense can come up with anything. As it's been rough for both of them. A lot of football left to play.
Storm offense takes up on 35-yard line.
So they're going to go 4 wide, 2 high, 2 low, single man in the backfield. Snaps a little high, gets rid of it. And that one goes right back to the line of scrimmage. So nothing happening on that play.
For no gain.
Number 7, Tay Hubert. Gets the pass, but nonetheless, it is 2nd and 10 from the 35-yard line. And that'll do it for the first quarter. The Columbus Storm leading 7-0 off of the pick 6 by Joseph JoJo Ray. We'll be right back in just a few. So the Storm back on offense, trying to make something happen, and we're not going to have anything happen. We got a helmet that's loose from big number 56. And I mean, he brings the whole load. Number 56 with the sack. And while I'm here in Phoenix City calling this APDFL championship game, I want to give a big shout out to a special kid who is on his way to college, and that is Garrett G-Man Ames. I want you to know that I love you, but I had to put in the work this evening, as you can see, doing what I do. So I wanted you to know that I love you, son. You have a great time, and I'm looking forward to seeing what you do in your future. And by the way, Dad needs a new truck, so you got to get to the NFL. We'll holler at you later. Love you, family. Talk to you soon.
Ball start. Offense, number 18. 5-yard penalty, third down.
Not much happening on that play. Results in a third down. This game has had a severe lack of offense. No matter what's happened on either side, it has been all defense all day long. So if you're expecting fireworks, I hate to disappoint you. You might just have to wait till the 4th of July, because that's what it's going to end up being at the rate this game is going. So Columbus goes 5 wide, shotgun formation. They're going to put all the marbles on the table, and here comes Crescent City, and the ball comes loose, but Columbus is able to get back on top of it.
By the big man, covered by number 68.
Offensively, if it could go wrong, it has gone wrong. Number 68, Evan Watts, recovering that football inside the 10-yard line, avoiding disaster, and Crescent City will now get prepared to receive the punt. So defense, and more defense as we get into the second quarter of this contest. Remember, the only score being the pick six by Columbus. This should be interesting because he's having a punt from his own end zone, and it is short. They may have got their hands on it. It takes a Columbus bounce, and it'll be down somewhere around the 36-yard line. Needless to say, this is the best field position that Crescent City has had all day, and they're going to be thankful for it, given the way everything else is gone.
With that punt, because boy, that could have got ugly quick. Kings take over with great field position. Right at about the Storm's 36-yard line.
Now, this could be a motivator. We'll have to see what happens. This is a golden opportunity for Crescent City to get on the board and try to turn things around offensively. Next time I talk to the commissioner, I'm going to have to give him the Crystal Ball of the Year award, because he said there's going to be a lot of defense, and boy, he was not kidding. So Crescent City with 3 wide, 2 men in the backfield, shotgun formation. There's the snap. There's the give. Running off tackle, and he's going to take, it looked like number 99 for a bit of a ride. So number 24, the ball carrier, that is Devon Miller.
On about a 5-yard
Scott Davis riding like Superman's cape inside the 30-yard line. And that'll be a 6-yard gain, so it'll be 2nd and 4 for Crescent City. This time the quarterback keeps it, looks for a seam, has an inside block, but Columbus closes in quickly and nothing happening. He'll go down at around the 28-yard line. Hurst is going to be stopped.
Tackle by Jackson. Hurst might have still been running. If not for the tackle of Jackson.
He's going to be stopped immediately. Trying to find somewhere to go.
3rd and 3 for the
with
Kings.
Nowhere to go, and it's going to be 3rd. He did get a yard out of it, so it'll be 3rd and 3. This will be interesting. If they could get a first down, non-penalty related, there's a quick release. And it is just over the head of the intended receiver.
High ball. You see his 4th down.
Number 22,
what will the Kings do?
Justin London, reaches up for it but can't get it out of the air. It's beyond his reach. And now we have an interesting 4th down. Looks like they're going to be well out of field goal range, so they're going to go for it. And they have not changed that formation all game. They are not mixing it up at all.
Hurst in the gun. They're going for it.
Nurse looking for an open man. He has him.
Oh, missed the undercut. Number 11.
Got the arm on the underneath.
Big play. And there is a flag down.
There's a flag down. Number 11, Dejon Landry, scoops it up.
Number 11, Dejon.
But we got to wait for the flag, and that's usually in the holding territory, but we'll see what the Whitehead says.
Great yards after the catch.
First down.
So there is no penalty. The flag is waved off. First down, Crescent City.
Inside the 5-yard.
And that is 1st and goal to go for the Kings. This is the thing they have been looking for all contest. Catches number 11, Landry, on the underneath. Gets the huge gain, moves the sticks, and it is 1st and goal to go. So I'll be interesting to see how they line up here. And I'm looking at big number 50 right there. If I were these guys, I'd get behind all of that. And what do you think is about to happen? Here it is. Some miscommunication. Number 23, the ball carrier. Oh, no. And he is going to lose yardage, and he's going to go down around the 14-yard line. I just said they need to go behind big number 50. And that's what they were intending to do. Number 23, the ball carrier, Darrell Brister. There's some miscommunication as he runs into his own man, which gives Columbus time to recover. So it is going to be 2nd and goal. And that ball is going to be at the 7, they're going to say it was down at the 11. So it is 2nd and goal to go from the 11.
Hurst in the gun from the Storm.
Hurst trying to find some room, escapes, gets rid of it, chucks it in the air, and that was going to be incomplete. He is under pressure. Number 98, along with number 8, bringing the heat.
A lot of pressure.
Pardon me. Yep, that is, nope, I'm sorry, that is 90. They've got that slashed through their 0. Amari Jackson Sr. and B.J. Smith bringing the heat. So it'll be 3rd and goal to go for Crescent City.
3rd and goal from the Storm 11.
So the ball's at the 11. There's the snap. Looks for the open man. Here comes the pressure. Have to go up the middle, maybe. No, he's across the line of scrimmage. I don't know if that's going to work. And it's picked off.
Number 7.
This time. And there's a little extracurricular activity. There's the flag.
Storm defense.
Number 7, Jared Elias gets the pick. The ball was thrown across the line of scrimmage, and then there's some extracurricular activity afterwards, and you know what that means. So the officials are going to discuss it. We'll see where this goes.
Storm defense steps up again with their second.
So the officials are trying to figure this out. And Crescent City, yeah, they're frustrated. But there may have been more action on behalf of Columbus. We'll have to see. So let's see what the call is.
The go to the play is an intercept after the play. Unsportsmanlike conduct, passing team, number 35. 15-yard penalty, first down from the Storm.
So the interception stands, but after the play, the extracurricular activity is going to cost them. And ultimately, that ball is going to be spotted. Well, let's see. They got to measure it back. I'm not sure what's happening here.
They spotted at the 20.
It's showing 1st and 10 at the 20.
Vines in the gun with 4 receivers.
So Columbus trying to get it done and nothing happening there.
Pernell Jefferson.
Jefferson with the sack.
Called his name a couple times on that Kings defense.
And these offenses are taking a bruising in this contest.
Big loss.
This is definitely one of those races that you're going to have to watch till the end.
2nd and 20.
So that results in a 2nd and 20 for Columbus.
Vines in the gun, design quarterback run, trying to get
Quarterback run number 2 is going to get bounced out of bounds. And they're going to put him right around the 15.
Third, 15.
So Vines will get about 5 yards out of that, and it'll be 3rd and 15 for the Storm. Well, fans, if you came here looking for offense, you're shopping at the wrong store right now. Got about 8 minutes remaining in the first half of play. As neither one of these offenses have been able to, I guess, complete the job. And here comes number 35 again. Flushes him out. And that pass is going to be incomplete. The intended receiver, number 12, Eli Baines. You could see the turf fly up on that one. And that's going to result in a 4th down. And once again, Columbus will find themselves punting in their own shadow.
Quay Tolbert once again punting from the shadow of his own goalpost.
Now, the last time they punted from this far back, it was shallow, but it did take a Columbus bounce. Crescent City could not convert on the short field, throwing another interception. So there's the kick. It is high. Fair catch is signaled. And he drops it. So now it's live. Number 55 will get credit for the tackle on that one.
Brought down right at midfield.
And number 5 on the return, Terrence Sylvester, will be brought down by Eddie Gilmore.
Not sure if the sun affected him. Able to get back on it quickly, but brought down right.
So the ball is at the 50-yard line.
If y'all are looking for some gross, food trucks are down.
So we'll have to see how this all pans out. Because I am curious myself which offense is going to put points on the board first. So this time Crescent City goes 4 wide. Single man in the backfield. Stays in shotgun formation. Brings in the extra blocker. Sends him far, but he can't get rid of it in time. And he gets it! He gets it! I thought that was going to be picked off. Number 15 grabs it at the 21-yard line. That is Derek Smith leaping up in the air. His quarterback directing him down the field. And we got a big play out of Crescent City. So that is going to be a first down for the Kings. And that's what you teach them, folks. Highest point of the ball.
Hurts doing a great job keeping his eyes downfield. Completing that ball.
So Crescent City
1st and 10 from the Storm, 21 yards.
Gives a sting to the Columbus defense.
Inside handle number 23 is tackled by a gang of Storm players.
And they try to go right up the gut with it.
Brister, say he picked up
Number
yard.
23, Brister, the ball carrier. And that one goes nowhere. So it's going to be 2nd and 10. So they're still looking for the run. Man goes into motion. That's number 5.
Hurts drops back.
QB flushed out of the pocket. Has some time. And that one is picked off. Guess who? Joseph JoJo Ray.
Another end zone interception.
And there's a flag on the field. And we have a player down. So we'll take a timeout and we'll be right back while they check him out and give you the call on return. Okay, so we had a whole host of penalties. We had a roughing the passer against the Storm. We also had an ineligible man downfield.
At the 20-yard line.
And I think they said a hold. So it was just an amalgam of stuff going wrong. So that down is going to be replayed as all of that stuff resulted in offsetting penalties. So Crescent City goes 4 wide, and they escape danger as that ball was intercepted. Crescent City looking for the open man, and it's tipped in the air. And guess who has it again? Number 6, Joseph JoJo Ray. He is on track to be the player of the game, and I can tell you thus far this half, it's been all about JoJo. He has been Mr. Everything for Columbus. And it doesn't seem that Crescent City can do anything about him. Both defenses playing solid, but the one that has risen above all of them is Joseph JoJo Ray with the pick six, multiple interceptions. Just a complete disruption in the passing game. Crescent City showing blitz. Number 2 trying to get to the corner.
Excellent pursuit by the Kings defense.
Right, being pursued by the Kings, but he's going to get a nice gain.
Vines gets a little breathing room and picks up the first down.
And that ball is going to be spotted right about the 18-yard line. So it is 1st and 10 from the 18 for the Columbus Storm. Crescent City showing blitz.
Vines in the gun, inside handoff to Duke.
Number 56 trying to move inside but can't move fast enough. But will ultimately get the tackle on number 3.
5-yard line.
Duke Mahone, the ball carrier. I stand corrected. That is number 56. I thought I said 53 maybe. But Crescent City has a player that comes off the field.
All start. Offense. Number 55. 5-yard penalty. 2nd down.
I'm sorry, that was Brandon Young, the defensive lineman. The jersey was folded up. I got the number straight now. Penalty results in the ball being spotted at the 21. It's at 2nd and 7.
Inside handoff.
That play goes nowhere. Number 3, the ball carrier. Number 35 on the stop. Duke Mahone, the ball carrier. Number 35, Pernell Jefferson will get credit for that stop. So it is 3rd down. 3:30 remaining in the first half. We have yet to see an offensive score. The pass is complete to number 3. He's going to get banged out of bounds by number 52. Mahone with the reception. He's going to be bopped by Thomas Nash. And will go out of bounds at the 33-yard line. So it is 1st down for Columbus. And sooner or later, something is going to have to give. These defenses are spending an awful lot of time on the field. And if you watch the Crescent City Kings, if you're looking at them right now, and watch those hands on their hips, that heat is no business, even as the sun sets on that turf. So we go 4 wide, 3 to the right, and there's the flag. And he's up the middle. No one's going to catch him. Number 2 still going. And there is a touchdown, but hold on.
People were chasing, but there is a flag on the play.
Vines is going to have to take the trip back. No, wait a minute. We got an offsides. And that penalty is declined. And we have our first offensive score of the contest. Jaquan Vines runs it all the way down. And I was just saying something is going to have to give with these defenses spending as much time as they have on the field. My name's not Nostradamus, but I saw it coming.
The Storm will receive that second half kickoff.
So Columbus brings out Slayton Graham to collect the change. And they're a man short, so they get that straight. And there's the snap.
And the ball on his head.
There's the flag.
Delay a game. Offense.
So we got delay a game
5-yard penalty.
against Columbus.
Try.
And that's going to result in a 5-yard penalty. Doesn't mean much to Mr. Graham. He's got plenty of leg. So Graham and there it is, and there it goes.
And it's no good. On
It's
the
no good. So maybe the kicker was shaken up a little bit. Certainly had the distance, just didn't have the accuracy. So with that score, it'll be 13-0 for Columbus. If you're looking at the scoreboard, they haven't got it straight here in the stadium, but we have it on ours. Hit that like button. We thank you for hanging in there with us here at Moxie Media Productions for the APDFL President's Cup National Championship game between the Crescent City Kings and the Columbus Storm. Both teams coming in at 9-2, winning their respective divisions. Columbus having to feel good about themselves. Crescent City defensively not performing poorly at all, big play aside. But eventually you get worn down and things like that. Those big plays happen to you. So back deep for Crescent City, Kendall Carter and Dijon Singleton. Graham getting ready to kick it.
And back deep for the Kings, Carter alongside Singleton.
And he hits a line drive.
For Carter.
Number 6 on the return, slips a couple of tackles, still on his feet. And he's going to go down right around the 45-yard line. Maybe the 46.
If he could have got up out of there. Kings will take over at their own 45-yard line. 2:18 remaining till the half.
So fans, hang in there. I'm going to, about 2 minutes remaining in the half, I'm going to head on down to the field. And I'll see you guys in just a few.
Hurts in the gun, drops back, little across the middle. Number 6 closes in, tackled immediately, but picks up the first down. Two-minute warning. Hurts in the gun. Draws back, pocket collapse. Amari Jackson Sr. comes down with another sack. number 90, Amari Jackson Sr.
Wait, hold on. Hold on, Fred. Say something now, Fred. Say something now, Fred. See if you can say something now, Fred.
10-4.
Turn on the mic. I don't hear it.
10-4.
Hurting on the ball, number 99. Big Scott Davis with another one. The pressure by Amari Jackson Sr. And that Storm defense is pinning their ears back, and they are flying to the football.
Come out. Columbus Storm. That's their first time
Storm
out.
takes a time out with 30 seconds.
All right, I'm on the
remaining.
sideline. Thus far, Columbus has done nothing but dominate defensively with the pick 6 by JoJo. Number 6 has been the star for Columbus thus far in the game. Number 2, getting the job done offensively, getting the first offensive points of the game. This has been something else to behold. We got a great crowd here today. I'm telling you, this has been a slog knocker. They have been knocking each other silly, but Columbus has came away with all of the advantages. Defensively, coaches have to be pleased. Offensively, a lot of questions, big plays aside. So what is the second half going to bring? They're still out there now trying to figure it out. We've got about 37 seconds remaining in the first half. It'll be interesting to see if Crescent City can put together anything, something to end the half on a positive note, because Columbus gets the ball back to start the half. And they're already down by 13. Nurse steps up in there, has on the run, stays on his feet before he is ultimately upended.
By number 10, Williams.
Williams brings him down. Clock continues to run. And another timeout. It appears to be called. We got to clear that down. And that is Williams, who made the stop. So we'll be right back. We're going to go to commercial. And we'll see you in a few.
You can live a pain-free life. At M3, we help you move well, live well, and do amazing things. You can live a pain-free life. At M3, we help you move well, live well, and do amazing things.
All right. We are back. 20 seconds remaining in the first half. So the questions have got to be this. It doesn't matter what side you're on. Offensively, they have got to find a consistent formula. Which defense gives way first? Let's put the big play aside. Although it is huge, it is a momentum changer. The fact is neither one of these offenses have been able to put together a sustained drive. They haven't been able to do it. And it has hurt both teams. Vines had the big run as we got towards the end of the first half. So here we go, Crescent City punting.
Kings front of the Ray, JoJo Ray.
JoJo Ray
Looking for a scene.
looking for room. JoJo Ray stays on his feet. He's brought down with 10 seconds remaining in the first half.
10 seconds remaining for the Storm.
So 10 seconds on the clock. I fully expect a big play, something, with the clock being the way it is, something big to happen to stab it down the end zone. This could be the one that maybe puts the dagger in them going into the second half. We'll have to see what the Storm come up with as they get ready. They're sitting there sorting it out right now. And look at Crescent City. They know that something has got to happen deep. And I mean, that safety is back there. If you're watching right now, he is right about the 35-yard line. So they come out of the huddle. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 wide, single man in the backfield. They stay in shotgun formation. There it is. Number 18, the intended receiver is Crescent. And it is going to fall incomplete with 5 seconds remaining. Crescent just beyond his reach on his fingertips. 5 seconds remaining. I told you they were going to try to stab it deep. And now they pretty much, that's the only choice that they have with the time remaining on the clock. We'll have to see what happens. And I can tell you, being down here on this turf, it is absolutely still toasty. Shade doesn't matter. Hydration is what's important at this point. And I can tell you, I'm looking at some of these guys, their hands are on their hips. This Alabama heat is nothing to play with, or anywhere in the South for that matter. You figure both of these teams, one being from Columbus, one being from the New Orleans way, it doesn't matter because when you're out here, it's going to get you. So here we go, looking deep, and is that ball loose? It looks like it, and that's going to do it for the first half. Turnover by Columbus. So I want to try to catch up with the coach.
Storm lead 13-0.
In the first half. And I see the head coach. We're going to try to catch up with him before he runs out of here. Hey, Coach, just want to get a quick word with you as you go into half. So the first half, big-time defensive, slobber knocker, just like we said before the game. But JoJo, my goodness, right now he's my player of the game as it stands. He has been everywhere on defense, got the first points of the board, which ironically came from the defense. And then the big run towards the end of the second half. It seems as you guys have right now momentum is in your favor. How do you keep these guys from, it's only 13 points. This time we got to get the foot on the neck, that kind of thing. What do you tell them?
The game's not over. It's only halftime. If you watch enough sports, you know that it's never over till that clock hits zero in the last quarter, not in the second quarter. So it's going to be pretty easy to convince them that, look, we've been on the other side of this and had to make comebacks and get back in games. So that team got a lot of pride, and they're not going to just lay down for us. They didn't come 6 hours to lay down. So we have to play. We have to stay locked in. We have to battle the heat. The good thing about it is hot for everybody, both sides. So we're not dealing with anything they're not dealing with. We just have to keep playing.
Absolutely. Thank you, Coach. To get in there with you guys. You heard it here. We've been talking about that heat, and 13-0 is not a huge lead. Crescent City, if you look at the stats, they have been pretty consistent throughout the season scoring points. And I'm talking about across all 4 quarters. So are we going to see more of the same? We'll find out as we get ready to get to the second half. Fans, we thank you for being out here with us today. We have a great crowd out there in front of us. So I want to say this to the crowd. Crowd, give yourselves a hand. We thank you for being here for the APDFL President's Cup. We'll be right back for the second half. Hit that like, hit that heart. Thank you for being here with us at Moxie Media Productions. We'll be right back in a few. We are here with the head coach of the Crescent City Kings. Offensively, rough first half. I think that goes without saying. Defensively, beautiful. Just one big play, and the takeaway from that, defense is on the field a whole lot. They get worn down. Sometimes things like that can happen.
True.
But looking at the stats of your team this season, you all have been consistent all 4 quarters scoring. It's only 13-0. So really 0-0 at the half in the grand scheme of things.
Correct.
What do you tell your players? This is a championship game. How do you keep their spirits up, keep them pushing each other?
Well, first, we done been here before. That's the first thing, to let them know that just because we behind, that don't mean we losing. We could take advantage of their mistakes and cut our mistakes down. We do that, we back in the ball game. Defense is playing pretty good. Offense right now, we having some miscues because I don't know. I'm giving Brad his due diligence, his props, is that their defense is playing real good. Probably one of the better defenses we played this year. We knew it was going to be a snobber knocker. We knew this. It was going to be tough. So in the full quarter, we done made some adjustments. And forward and third quarter, we should come out a lot better.
Well, the fans certainly believe so. They're definitely behind you. You can hear them when they're saying this is a long way from over yet. They're saying they're intending to go back down I-10 with a ring.
Yeah, that's what we come up here for. We come up here for the cup, nothing else. Period. We come here to win.
Well, Coach, good luck. We got a whole second half of football to play. Fans, I'm letting you know right now, this is a long ways from over. I've seen a lot of football in my lifetime. I've seen bigger leads than this. Patriots, Falcons, anybody, right? So I'll tell you, this is a long ways from over. Hold on to your hats. This is where the true test comes. This field has been hot. The defenses have been out here the first and second quarters of this game, basically the entire time. Let's see what happens. Crescent City Kings, Columbus Storm, APDFL Championship. Here we go. Part 2 coming up. We'll be right back.
Vegas has become one of America's fastest growing cities. Road Animal Hospital welcomes anyone who is committed to practicing the best veterinary medicine. We hold ourselves to the highest of medical standards and remain accountable for ensuring that clients and their pets receive optimal service and care. Visit our website at anroadah.com and apply today.
You can live a pain-free life. At M3, we help you move well, live well, and do amazing things. You can live a pain-free life. At M3, we help you move well, live well, and do amazing things.
All right. All right, fans, we're back. Had a little bit of technical difficulty, but, you know, hey, that happens. So no surprise there. Just part of doing that. The kickoff has occurred. Columbus at the 17-yard line. And there's a handoff. And that immediately goes nowhere.
Jefferson once again on the tackle, but he is down.
That looked like Jefferson with the tackle. So once again, we're off to a defensive start. So the ball is now at the 13. Loss of about 4 yards on the play. Starting off where we left off with defense, and that play is going to be blown dead. Delay of game against Columbus. So it remains second down, and then auspicious start to the second half for Columbus. So trying to figure out what on earth is going on. We talked about offensive struggles, and we're still there. And is that what do we have? Are they going to consider that a forward pass? We'll see. Once again, we've got some offensive woes.
Jefferson once again causing all types of disruption.
So that ball's going to stay at the 8. And Columbus can't seem to figure it out offensively.
Here we go, third and a country mile in the
one big play and a defensive score in the first half. A low-scoring affair. This time the QB tries to keep it, and nothing happening. There is a flag. Right. Pardon me, Vines with the carry, number 56. The big man for Crescent City. That penalty is going to result in a half the distance to the goal.
Back them up even further.
So they back themselves up.
We play third down.
It is third down and an eternity for Columbus. And they've got themselves in quite the pickle. I would expect Crescent City to bring everything but the kitchen sink and a few tools, and there's some motion up front. Well, let's see. And it's offsides against Crescent City, and that is number 52, Thomas Nash, and that one's with contact. So they get a little bit of oxygen. Nonetheless, they're jammed up back there. Not in a good spot. And that'll take them to about third and 18. Snap is a little high. Number 35 sees him, and he tries to move around, and this time number 56.
Number 56.
For Crescent City, swallowing up Vines, and, well, looks like nothing's changed from the first half offensively, but we'll see what Crescent City does. Now, once again, Columbus, and this will be the third time that they have had to punt really from nearly the back of the end zone line. That snaps high, and they got a piece of it. And it's going to be down to around the 25.
And there is a flag in the end zone.
There's a flag, and it may be roughing the kicker.
Oh, boy. It can make a difference if it's roughing the kicker or running into the kicker.
So we'll see what their call is. It's a personal foul. Either way, it's just what variety do we have?
Into the kicker. Defense, number 2. 5-yard penalty. Still 4th down.
So this one was only running into the kicker. Rajon Wright was identified on that one. Net's only 5 yards on the penalty. So it'll still be 4th and a very long way to go. But it does give them a little more room. It appeared they got a piece of it. And that looked disastrous initially. Another high snap. That one goes straight up. Number 6 on the return. Breaks a tackle. Stays on his feet for a little bit before he's brought down. Number 55, the first one to make contact with him for Columbus. And that is Eddie Gilmore, the third. So another short field for the Crescent City Kings. They have great field position once again with the ball near the 33. We'll call it at 33 and a half. Well, there, they scoot it back a little bit, so that is officially the 33. Crescent City looking to do something to get it going in this contest.
Hurts drops back. Oh,
and he goes right into number 19. Isaiah Hurst turns around, and Detarian Davis is waiting for him and says, "Hi, I'm here for dinner," and swallows him up for a huge loss. And that ball is going to go back to the 43-yard line. Pardon me. Yep, the 43-yard line. So now it's 2nd and very long. Crescent City in familiar territory, unfortunately. Snap is a little low. Quarterback can't find anyone open, decides to keep it himself. Still on his feet. Oh, and he is popped when he steps out of bounds. And that one was close. Hurst steps out of bounds. But there is no flag on the play as the ball gets to the 34. So it'll be 3rd and 11.
The big man, James Young, applying the initial pressure. Hurts able to get outside and get close to the original line of scrimmage. 3rd and 11 for the Kings.
Hurst has been trying to find anybody open in this contest. Here comes the blitz. Hurst takes off once again, tries to break a tackle, gets just on the other side of the 30-yard line where he's brought down by number 3 of the Storm, and that is Tino Linson. The safety makes the stop. 5-yard gain on the play. It'll be 4th and 6. Kings obviously going for it. And they need this first down. They have got to establish momentum somehow. Gets rid of it, floats it out there. Boom! And there's, he stays on his feet. Number 23 for the King, Daryl Brister, gets the pass, takes a lick. Stays on his feet, but let's see where that spot is.
Storm will
It looks like he may have been short of that first.
at their own 26-yard line.
And that ball is turned over on downs. So the Kings, once again with a 3-and-out, keeping their defense on the field.
Storm come out in the gun.
Not a good scenario. Columbus with the snap. Number 2 tries to find some way out there, but he's not going to have anywhere to go. 56 roaming around back there again. So not much happening on that play.
Big man, number 56,
A half a yard if they got a yard, so it'll be 2nd and 9. 9:15 remaining in the third quarter.
2nd and 9 for the Storm at their own 22-yard line.
So the ball is at the 27. Fakes the motion. Number 2 looks 2 is left. Not much happening again.
Out back outside.
Very disciplined defense by Crescent City. Watch the extracurricular activity, fellas. Nonetheless, the play is blown dead after a gain of about 1 or 2. And it'll be 3rd and 7 for Columbus. Neither offense finding their way at any time in this contest. Number 2 looking for somebody, rolls to his left. And that is a tough throw. And that is incomplete. He catches it out of bounds. Vines throwing to his left. And that is tough sledding when you're a right-handed quarterback. So that'll bring up 4th down. So it'll be 4th and 7. And with the way these defenses have been playing, there's no need to chance anything. Number 6, Singleton, back deep to receive. And that's going to be blown dead.
But flags are down. A lot of movement going on.
These defenses chomping at the bit.
5-yard penalty, 4th down.
Offenses have been nervous because of these defenses. So this one pushes it 5 yards back for Columbus. Same suspects in place to receive. High punt. And that's going to bounce out of bounds somewhere around the 45-yard line. They say at the 44. So Crescent City will start this drive hoping to get something going as they get lined up. Let's see that ball. Yep, right at the 44-yard line. So they go 4 wide, 2 high, 2 low spread wide, single man into backfield, shotgun snap. He hands it off, finds a little room, puts his head down, and he's going to go across into Columbus Storm territory, and he's going to get just shy of the 45-yard line. Nice run. Running off tackle.
There's a flag on the play.
There is a flag on the field. So we have an illegal substitution. So first down will be played again. That run is nullified. So it'll be 1st and 15. Ball spotted at the 39-yard line. Crescent City moving in the wrong direction. There's the snap coming. Hard count. Changes his mind about the pass. Number 23 is a sitting duck as the quarterback has some indecision. Number 23, Daryl Brister, sets up to receive the pass, but the quarterback hesitates. And he's going to be met by Tino Linson. That's a 5-yard loss on that play. So the negative yards adding up. It is now 2nd and 19. Ball is at the 34-yard line. Crescent City running to get set up. I know they must have been paying attention to the clock. Tries to find an open man. And that pass is going to fall incomplete.
Intended for Justin London.
Pass intended for London. Falls incomplete. 5:45 remaining in the third quarter.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense, number 19. 15-yard penalty.
Number 19, Terrian Davis, with a roughing the passer. And that penalty right there, you kind of ask yourself, you know, he's had a couple of them that's cost him 15 yards. And that has gotten Crescent City out of trouble. And those are the dumb penalties that you kind of, you know, you go back there and say, listen, this ain't necessary. We've got a 13-0 lead. You know, we're a quarter and some change away from a championship. Let's not do anything to help the opposition out. So, you know, you got to check those tempers. And, you know, aggression is good, but you got to know where to apply it. Well, it'll cost you. And that play is blown dead. So looks like they had to get some things reset. And now they can go on with the play. That ball at the 49-yard line. Low snap. Rolls out to his right. Finds some room. Chucks it up there. Has an open man. And he says he had it, but they're calling it incomplete. He throws the ball down at the official's feet. Got to be careful with that one. Number 11, Dejon Landry, fighting for the ball, but it is called incomplete. If that one had been released just a little bit sooner and had a little more mustard on it, but not so much air, that might have went to the house. Nonetheless, it's incomplete and brings up second down. And let me tell you something, those big guys down there, they're going to be worn down as this game goes on. Let's keep an eye on those big fellas, especially when your speedsters come to blitz. QB keeps his feet, puts it up, has an open man, and he has it. Still on his feet. Number 28 finally brings him down. Number 22, Justin London with the grab. He's going to be brought down by number 28, Jatarius Moore. And that is going to be a first down for the Kings. But wait a minute.
Come out.
Hurt still down.
That's the first time.
It looks like a timeout was being called as the player was being helped up. So we have a timeout on the field taken by Crescent City. We'll be right back. Oh. So, fans, we have been watching this game thus far, and I can tell you it has been a defensive battle all the way through. The biggest difference maker in this game, Joseph JoJo Ray, neither team's offense has been able to do, as some people tend to say, poo squat. So far, we've had a couple of big plays. One resulted in a touchdown by the Columbus Storm by Jaquin Vines, where he broke through the middle and carried it to the house. But both of these defenses have been the story of this contest. Now, we got 4:55 remaining in the third quarter. I think the fourth quarter can be telling. They're hot. They're tired. Yeah, the sun's down, but that turf is still cooking as it cools off. So we're going to see what happens as they get back on the field and they get lined back up. We'll go back to the field now. And as I said, watch the big guys.
Back in the game.
So Crescent City inside the 20. Once again, the first time they were inside the 20, they turned the ball over. So the quarterback keeps it. He's trying to fight to get to the 10-yard line. He might have got to the 12 if he did, before he's met by a host of gray jerseys, including JoJo Ray. And that is going to be a gain of 4 yards, so it'll be 2nd and 6. And that ball is going to be just inside the 15-yard line. Crescent City, Isaiah Hurst trying to put the game on his shoulders, it appears.
2 previous possessions by the Kings get down there. They turned it over in the end zone. Can they capitalize?
Now look at the big man over there, number 33. He has wreaked some havoc earlier, but he's looking a little worn down for Columbus. Number 24 running it, and he's going to have enough to move the sticks. It's going to be 1st and goal to go for Crescent City. Number 24, the ball carrier, and that is Devon Miller. This is the storytelling that happens in these football games, as those defenses have spent so much time on the field. Crescent City's guys are getting rest. Crescent City is putting together a sustained drive right now. This could be a huge difference as this game goes on. Like I said, it's not over, and it looks like Crescent City intends to pound it down the throats of Columbus. There's a handoff once again, and number 23 gets inside the 5 to about the 3.
Immediately coming in and making the tackle, James Young, the 4.
Big number 41 for Columbus, James Young. A part of that stop, I wouldn't want to fall down and have him falling on top of me, I can tell you that. And I also wouldn't want to battle him for a turkey leg at the Thanksgiving dinner table. Or not even the Christmas ham. He could just have it as far as I'm concerned. Nonetheless, he gets to stop. Crescent City looking to punch it in. Blitz is being shown by Columbus. There's a seam up the middle. And there's a flag, and that's going to be interference. That is interference all day long. Number 11, the intended receiver, and that is Dejon Landry. And Columbus a little aggressive.
Defensive pass interference. think a car was on Stadium Drive and threw a
So
pass out
that
the roof.
Defense.
should take it to the goal line.
Ball we placed at the 2-yard line. First down.
Automatic
Number
first
7.
down and a half a distance to the goal.
Jared Elias is sick to his stomach on that play. Okay, so that was the short interference variety, so it only goes to the 2. Nonetheless, fresh set of downs.
King still in the gun. Hurst keeps
There's
it. Oh, this is quick.
Hurst gets inside the 1, maybe to the 6-inch line. We'll see.
And Jackson once again with another tackle.
So the ball is inside the 1. So second down and goal to go.
Inside the 1 yard.
We're at 2 minutes remaining in the third quarter.
Under 2 minutes left in the third.
Crescent City looking to punch it in. Columbus showing blitz.
Kings drop back to pass on the 1 yard line. Look at
Here's the pass. And that pass is incomplete. I don't understand that play at all. I really don't.
Trap. Jones on the play.
And now it's going to be third and goal to go.
Whole defense strapped.
I would have expected them to stack it up tight and go nose to nose, mano a mano, and we've got an injured player on the field.
Herb's down once again.
So, and that is the quarterback, Isaiah Hurst, and they can ill afford to lose him. He's going off the field. So they could ill afford to lose Hurst. He has been the heartbeat of that offense. And the dynamics of this game have changed. So it'll be interesting to see who they put in. Now, what does that mean for Columbus? They can't game plan for the new guy. We don't know what the intent is or what they will bring. They pretty much ran, Crescent City has pretty much ran the same formation the entire game. So, you know, we'll have to see what they do. We're going to go back to the field. They're lined up.
1 minute.
Now, this could go one or two ways. You got 26 and 23 back there. You got Brister and Groger Gaines. This could be a Wildcat direct snap. Who knows? There it is. And there it is. Crescent City gets on the board.
Number 26.
Number 26. Groger Gaines. Roger Gaines
rolls into the end zone.
Gets into the end zone. There, I told you, you don't know what the game plan for. You would figure that Brister would get the carry because he's been doing it all this time. But they flip the script, go the direct snap route, and Gaines gets the score.
Gaines going for 2.
So they're going to go for 2. They're playing to win. And they're going to need this one.
Hurts back in the game.
Look on the fade route.
Incomplete.
And that's going to be incomplete, well overthrown.
Still a one-possession game, 6-13. Storm lead, minute 26 remaining in the third.
So that one does not work out for them at all. Sylvester, I believe, was a receiver on that play. So what do we do here? Now you have missed the PAT. You're down by 7. What is that going to mean ultimately at the end of all of this? Is it going to come back to haunt them? They still have to score another touchdown. They have to get the conversion for sure to get a 1-point lead if they hold the Storm to 13. We'll have to see what happens. Now, they're getting lined up for the kick, and they are tired. You look at your big men down there. They are sweating. 1:26 remaining in the third quarter. And they are lined up for the kick. They're telling them to hurry it up. Justin London handling the kicking chores. Usual suspects back there, including number 7, Tay Hubert.
And gets down.
And it short kick. Now, I would have definitely tried to pin their ears back if it were me. It's only 1:24 remaining in the third quarter. You don't want to give them a short field. Looking at big number 56 there for Crescent City. I don't think there's a jersey on the planet that could tuck all of that in. But I tell you what, he uses that weight well and is very athletic. Number 2,
Vines comes out.
Vines.
Looking for the pitch. Whoa,
Runs the option. Johnson, the ball carrier, number 26.
Johnson on the carry. Late pitch by Vines, but hits him.
Loss of yardage on the play. So it'll be second and about 12. So the first sustained drive of the contest put together by the Crescent City Kings. They get 6 out of it. Columbus offense has one big play for their score. The defensive score by JoJo Ray. A missed PAT attempt by Columbus after the penalty may have shaken the kicker.
Drops back, looking up top of Crittenden.
And that pass is nowhere in range to be caught.
There is a flag on the play back by the quarterback.
So, and there's a flag in the vicinity of the quarterback. So we'll await the official.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense, number 28.
Number 58 for the defense is going to get charged with roughing the passer. And that certainly does not help the cause for Crescent City. And I believe that was number 8, not 58. Joseph Hills. That sounded like the official said 58. 56 flushes him out. And that pass is nearly picked off.
Almost intercepted.
And that defender is laying there saying, what coulda, woulda, shoulda. And that's number 9 for Crescent City, Adrian Williams.
That was almost disastrous.
So the ball sits at the 44. Columbus trying to figure out something. 13 seconds remaining in the third quarter.
Inside handoff to
They try a little misdirection out the backfield. He's going to get across the 40.
Strong run.
And they're going to spot him at the 38, it looks like. And that'll do it for the third quarter.
That's it for the third.
The Storm maintaining the lead over the Kings, 13-6. So now we get ready to enter the fourth quarter.
Y'all put them phones up.
All bets are off. This game may as well be 0-0 at this point.
Fourth quarter.
We're going to find out what happens.
15
minutes away from crowning the champion. As we get close to the end, we're going to go down to the field. Somebody's going to come away as the title holder. We will find out who in about 15 minutes or so as these teams prepare to get back on the field and lay the rest of it on the line. This is the season. Will one of the offenses really break through? We're going to find out shortly.
One of America's fastest growing cities. Ann-Road Animal Hospital welcomes anyone who is committed to practicing the best veterinary medicine. We hold ourselves to the highest of medical standards and remain accountable for ensuring that clients and their pets receive optimal service and care. Visit our website at annroadah.com and apply today.
Continues to live
All right.
backfield.
We're back. Storm trying to sweep it to their right, and nothing is happening.
Jefferson paying taxes.
Jefferson getting the work in
He is living
for Crescent City, and he just basically says, you might as well bring out your punt team. You've been doing it all game, and so have we, so why not now? Crescent City now getting the ball back. Now they've put together a sustained drive, and I want to stress that. Sustained drive. Unless they break it here, and that punt, kind of the line drive, and it takes a bounce, and it's going to be downed inside the 5. Whoa! Looks like the 4-yard line is where Crescent City will start. Now, as I said earlier,
inside the 5 for the Storm.
A sustained drive. Will the Storm be able to stop Crescent City? Is Crescent City going to be able to go bang it down the field and basically churn a victory out of this? We will have to see. And here they come. And they're not running out on the field. They're walking. Like I said, you get worn out after a while. So we're 14 minutes left in this game. We'll see what the strategy is. Now, Crescent City has a lot of beef up front, and they do not want to take that long ride home with a loss. Here they go. They try to bang it up the middle. Stays on his feet, bounces it outside, still on his feet. And he's going to get about 4 yards out of that play. Number 23, Daryl Brister, punches the defense right up the middle before he's brought down right around the 7-yard line. Crescent City taking their time. No need to rush. And you see that end zone shot right there. Columbus showing blitz, wanting to be aggressive. And this time it pays off. They seal up the middle in a hurry, and there's a loss of yardage on the play.
And the Storm defense.
The Storm defense
with another stop.
With another huge stop, number 33, sitting right there in the middle, and that is Deshaun Johnson. He is a fire plug. And if you've ever seen a car run into one of those, if it's a well-built one, well, they usually win. I wouldn't want to run into him at the dinner table either. I might get run over. There's the pass. It's complete.
Hits his man for a first down.
They're going to have a first down. They're going to get themselves out of trouble. Number 6 with the reception for Crescent City.
Urged to Dejon Singleton.
Singleton putting in work as a receiver and a corner.
It'll be first and 10 from their own 19-yard.
So the ball gets to the 19. Fresh set of downs. And they snap the ball while the Storm trying to get players off the field. So there is a flag. And there's a flag on the play. Nonetheless, number 10 goes for a ride like Superman's cape on number 23, Darrell Brister's back. Deontay Williams might as well bought a ticket to a train because he got taken for a ride. Now, we'll have to see what happens because you got flags in multiple places on the field.
Substitution, defense, more than 11 players in formation. That penalty is declined. Result of the play, first down.
And as we said, too many players on the field and the formations they were getting off the field. That was a slick move by Crescent City, seeing what was going on and snapping it. And it looks like the offense is picking up the tempo. So we're going 4 wide, single man in the backfield. Shotgun formation. Hurst has been banged around, but he's still hanging in there in this contest. He has done everything and anything to keep this team alive. And running back just found a way to get away. That's number 24, Devon Miller. He's going to get a super solid gain of about 8 yards. And they are punching this Columbus defense straight in the mouth with 11 minutes remaining in the contest.
This team's drive started inside the 5-yard line, and here they are in Storm territory.
They are challenging the Storm defense straight up, wanting to tell us, say, hey, you got your 13, but here we come. We dare you to stop us. And they're using that big power they have up front to grind it out. There's a flag as you sign a holding. He throws it, and that pass is going to fall incomplete. We'll see what the penalty is. And it looks like it's going to go against Crescent City. We'll see the call from the White Hat. And not a surprise there, the way that play was going. That holding is the call.
Holding penalty on the Kings.
And that's the last time, that's the last thing you want to see. There's a holding penalty when you have momentum like that.
2nd and 1 to 2nd and 11.
So 2nd and 11 for Crescent City. And we have a timeout on the field taken by Columbus. We'll be right back.
Second timeout of the half.
APDFL Championship. 10:34 remaining in the contest.
Correction. That will be Columbus Storm
All right, we are back. The teams are in timeout. Now, Crescent City has been punching Columbus straight up in the mouth. Penalty aside, they have put together a sustained drive. They are eating up some clock. I believe that's what they want to do. They want to exercise patience. They believe they can wear Columbus down. Will it be successful? And I want you to look at these players and watch their mannerisms as this game goes on. Columbus knows they have the lead. When you start seeing hands on hips and kind of kicking their legs a little bit, they're getting a little tired. Low snap. That is going to create problems. There's a big seam that opens up. Hurst. Oh, he coughs it up. And they're able to get it back. They're able to get it back.
Put his head right on the ball.
Number 40 able to recover. Torrey Turner at the right place at the right time.
Offensive lineman to jump on it.
But Hurst is shaking up a little bit.
Hurst has battled all game, taking licks from their Storm defense. He's going to remain in.
Hurst has been taking all these licks. And that's the other thing, you know, when you get worn out, turnovers are bound to happen.
3rd and 4.
So it's 3rd and 4. They're going to go 4 wide.
Inside.
There's the first down. Still on his feet. He spins his way out of it.
Brister first down pickup.
And a host of defenders
Alive for the Kings.
finally get in there.
Brister has been strong in the second half for the Kings.
Brister carrying the load. Between him and Hurst, they have been the heartbeat of this offense. JoJo Ray in on that stop, finally getting the final bit of strength to bring them down.
Both teams battling 1st and 10 for the Kings.
This has been a whale of a game. Number 23, he is the bowling ball. He secures that thing, and he's going to get to about the 27-yard line. Brister saying, give it to me.
Miller comes in to give Brister a breather.
Ball is spotted at the 28.
Like 2nd and about 4 for the Kings.
This time number 24 gets the call. And he's going to get inside the 25, stands on his legs and grinds it out. He's going to finally be dragged down by number 48.
Holding. Offense, number 70. 10-yard penalty. Second down.
And there's holding against the offense. So
10-yard penalty is going to back them up.
That will cost them dearly with 7:58 remaining in the game. Definitely not what you want. And it's a spot foul, and so these can really hurt you. Now it is 2nd and 14 with the ball spotted at the 38. Crescent City getting good momentum when they need it, but they can't sustain it. Penalties pushing them back.
Hurts in the gun.
Hurst keeps it himself, puts the team on his shoulders, and he gets back to that line of scrimmage at the 28. Let's see, they're going to call him down at the 30.
Good pickup on that quarterback.
So that makes this 3rd down a lot more manageable than it was.
6 yards.
Hurst trying to put this team on his shoulders. Low snap. There's a quick pass, and that falls incomplete.
That Storm defense was closing quick.
That was intended for number 23, Daryl Brister. Now's where it gets interesting. 4th down. Could this be the game? Could this be the play that ends the game? Does Columbus get the ball on downs and then grind out the final? There's about 7 minutes remaining in the contest. Crescent City has to know they have got to get this first down. And he's going for all the marbles. And it's picked off. It is picked off. Number 28 picks it off.
Number 28.
Tyreek Harris picks it off. And this might be it.
Notorious Moore.
This might be the one that seals the deal for Columbus. And I said it earlier, you guys saw the lights flickering. That's not something you would normally see in a championship game, but this is effectively a home game for the Storm, as they only had to cross the state line over into Alabama here in Phoenix City.
Inside hand on Johnson.
Handoff to number 26, and that is Deion Johns, a.k.a. Cordell. He's going to get to the 27-yard line. Crescent City defense needing that extra stop. Gain of 5 on the play. Crescent City needs this stop. Columbus glad to let the clock run. There's the option. Number 26 gets the call again. He's going to be stopped around the 28. A huge 3rd down. They're about 3 yards short of a fresh set. Clock continues to run towards 5 minutes remaining in the contest. Ball just shy of the 29-yard line. This 3rd down could mean all the marbles. Number 2. And let's see where they spot it. He's going to be right there. Let's see. They're going to call it a first down, so Columbus gets a fresh set. So it's 1st and 10 at the 32. And Crescent City might be asking for a measurement.
It's going to be a measurement.
And looking at the chain, Crescent City might be right.
So you're going to be 1st and 10 or 4th and inches.
If this is 4th down, it's going to be 4th and a whisker. A Crescent City coach coming out there to talk to the officials. And they're having a discussion. Wanting to see what that looks like. White has asked coach get back. So they've got the link. Here we come, and let's see what they got. I I think this one, they pulled the slack out of that thing. Let's see. All right, there we go. We then pull the slack out of it. There it goes. Had a little bit of technical difficulties there, and it is 4th and the link.
You're going to be short 4th down.
Wow, wow, wow. Well, you know, if it's gonna happen, you want it to happen like this.
Big decision has to be made.
So we got some decisions to be made here. And I promise you, Crescent City's going to come with the kitchen sink, the pots and pans, the brooms, the mops, the dining room table, the chairs, the fine china, and everything they can to make this 4th down matter. I tell you, this has really been a great game. Tale of two defenses. We have nothing else. Joseph JoJo Ray has been everywhere in this game. He has been to Columbus what Isaiah Hurst has been to Crescent City. So here we go. Let's get all over this one. They're going to try to hard count. And the quarterback keeper, they got it, and he's still going. 1st down, Columbus. 4:23 and going in the contest.
4:15 remaining. Kings still with 2 timeouts remaining.
That clock continuing to run. The advantage of the clock is with Columbus. They have to stop this drive right here. If Crescent City is to have any hope, they have to stop this right here. They cannot allow another fresh set of downs.
Oh, boy, it came unscathed.
And it looks like there was a false start.
He may have jumped the gun.
I appeared the line judge. Yep, false start against Columbus. So that stops the clock. The ball will go back 5 yards. So it'll be 1st and 15 from the 35-yard line. Clock continuing to run. Columbus letting the play clock run down before the snap. And they're showing 4 wide. And they run inside run, and they get another, big chunk of yardage. Number 26, Roger Gaines.
Number 50, Thomas Nash saving a long run there by Johnson.
Crescent City needing something to happen to create an opportunity for them.
Momentum, 2nd and 9.
Fans, I tell you what, I am breathless watching this.
Inside hit on the Johnson. Oh!
Inside run. Number 51 upending the ball carrier. Number 26. Roger Gaines, the ball carrier, upended. Pardon me, Deion.
Boy, Johnson is hitting the whole.
Deion Johnson. I've been saying it wrong. Deion Johnson. Upended by number 51, Chauncey Crum.
3rd and 4 for the Storm.
So please pardon me for the error, fans. This has been a long, long day.
Johnson again.
Johnson with the carry once again.
And who else but Jefferson on
And
the
it's
tackle
4th
for the
down.
loss.
Fans, I'm going to head down to the sideline. This is going to be interesting. I'll be back with you in just a few.
King. That's the second timeout of the half. Please.
Crescent City take their second timeout.
1 minute.
One remaining. 1:36. 4 for the Storm.
So 1:40 remaining in the contest. 1:40 remaining in the contest. Teams are in timeout. As they get ready to wrap this one up. This is a huge 4th down.
The Storm is going to play the field position game and brings Tobin in the punt back deep. Number 6, Deshaun Singleton.
And that play is blown dead. As they're attempting to punt it.
5-yard penalty. 4th down.
So a penalty pushes them back. A minute 37 remaining in the game. This thing is a long ways from over. Crescent City within striking distance with a score. A score and a conversion can win it for them. And the ball is in the air. It takes a bounce. Oh, he touches it! He touches it! Unbelievable! He touches it! And he's going to do it! That's going to seal it! That is going to seal it! Singleton trying to make a play! Should have left it alone! Let it take the bounce! And that one is going to cost Crescent City. They were within a score with a minute 37 remaining in the game. Wow! Fans, we have just witnessed the unexpected. Football 101 tells you that in a play like that, that ball is nuclear. You get away from it. Let it bounce. Do what it does. Let them down it. But he tries to make a play with pressure on him. He touches it. It gets away from him. And Columbus grabs it and takes it and puts it in the end zone. 1:24 remaining in the game now. Columbus will have to kick it off to him. The game still has to be played. So we're going to let it do what it does. Wow. So we still have football to play. At this point, what do? They need to do what they have to in a hurry and try to get an onside kick. Are they going to be able to do that? I don't know. But that is some tough sledding that they got ahead of them. The defense did what was asked of them. They created a situation where they could get the ball back to have one more shot, and then they lost that shot due to a huge, huge error. So let's take it to the field, and let's see how this is going to shake out. There's the snap. Design run. Quarterback keeps it. And we got some extracurricular activity. And you could tell the frustration is coming out. Clock has 1:13 on it. It stops due to the whistle. So with all that has happened, we thought that they were able to take it back for the score, but with the turnover, they simply got the ball where they did. They had the penalty, brought them back. A lot of chaos at the end of this thing, and that's what happens in games like this when you see things like what we witnessed when games are so close, when they're really this close. A score and a 2-point conversion, or at the very least, a PAT to tie it, to take it into overtime. Those options were on the table for the Crescent City Kings. I saw their bus pulling back around the other side. That is going to be a long ride home to Louisiana. They are going to have a whole lot to think about. Statistically, this team has demonstrated the ability to put up points. Chelsea down the sideline, and he's going to go out of bounds. And it's a first down for Columbus. They are right now just trying to finish the job. That's all they're doing at this point. They're celebrating. They are going nuts. They know that this game is completely in their hands at this point. They are actually in field goal range, if nothing else. So we'll see what is going to happen. They are right about the 15-yard line. They're Johnson just driving it down. You can tell looking at the players on the sideline, all the emotion is right there. But they're still playing. Columbus runs it up the middle to keep the clock moving. Play clock is reset, and it starts to run. So really at this point in time, it's a matter of a victory formation. And I wouldn't be surprised if they just went ahead and just took that and got it over with. I think it's a fair thing to say that the Columbus Storm is going to be your APDL President's Cup national champions. So as we get finished with this contest, we'll talk with the coach. And I know JoJo's around here somewhere. I want to talk to him as well, because by gosh, if there's a player of the game that made the difference, he is it. Number 6. And there it is. And there's the clock. And there's the celebration. The Columbus Storm are your APDL President's Cup national champions.
Championship Saturday is complete. Crescent City, man, we appreciate y'all. Be safe on that road. Congratulations to the Columbus Storm.
And they are celebrating. I'm going to try to catch up with the coach in a moment. They've done their thing. They're sitting there eating fries. A great day of football here in South Alabama. Tough sledding. Both defenses came to play. Offenses effectively shut down. So for the Crescent City Kings, they need to hold their heads up high. But only one could win. And these guys had a whale of a game to open the season, and they had a whale of a game to close the season. You can't ask for more than that. As they shake hands and get settled, we are going to try to catch up with the head coach. We're going to try to catch up with JoJo. Where's he at? Congratulations.
JoJo MVP.
We're waiting for JoJo. This has been quite the day. JoJo, goodness gracious. Your name should be disruption because that's what you did. If there was a ball nearby, you were creating that disruption. How do you feel after putting in that level of work? And have they sized your hand yet?
I appreciate everybody. I love my team. I just can't say that enough. You know what I'm saying?
The interception. That seemed to come easy. Come on in here, coach. Come on in here. I want you to stand next there to JoJo. Now this is in my mind the player of the game. You started it off with the first interception, then the pick six. That seemed to set the tone for the rest of the evening for your defense.
We had a lot of things. He's a monster. All them best. They call him the lamb.
So tonight was just a microcosm of what we've been doing all season. We'll make it hard. Sometimes we are hard, but those guys had a lot to do with that. But I trust the defense. Last 2 minutes of the game, I'm here with them on the field. That's how much trust and faith I have in them. And tonight, they carry, once we get that us rolling down here. And that's what look at that great defense.
But he did this discount buffet table too.
But when you have a great defense, you can rely on them. That's why we went for credentials. We trust it. If we didn't get it, that will get us back. We believe in it. We wound up getting the first down, which was better. These guys, they believed in us. They believed in the children. Culminated in a championship. You can't ask them over.
You obviously collected the rent. So, hey guys, come on in here. Come here. The Columbus Storm. The Columbus Storm. Your APDFL President's Cup champions. Here they are. Let's hear it. Let's hear it. Let's hear it. Champions on three. 1, 2, 3. Fans, we thank you for spending your time with us. Let's hit that like button.
Hit that heart on Twitter, Facebook, or I'll say X. It's not Twitter anymore, it's X. But we had a great time this evening. Moxie Media Productions, thanks you. We want to come back next year for the APDFL. All right, guys, this is your show now. I'm out of here.
APDFL President's Cup champions goes to the Eastern Conference. Yeah! MVP.